And we welcome you to the Joseph D. McQuillan Pool on the campus of the Haverford School. As today, the EA Haverford Day continues between the Fords of Haverford and the Churchmen of the Episcopal Academy. As it is jam-packed here in Haverford as we take a break for the national anthem. Well, folks, this is one of those atmospheres you can barely hear yourself think as the Fords and the Churchmen go at it in the pool for the third time this year. EA on top in the earlier two meetings between these schools. But everyone knows this is the most important one of the year on Haverford-EA Day, where every sport, these two schools go at it. And it continues here in the pool. EA undefeated in league play this year. Haverford with only one loss. And that, of course, came to the Churchmen. But they're looking to change that today. Both schools with packed student sections. You see EA's across the pool and Haverford here on the near side of the deck. Officials ready on both sides of the pool. 7-minute quarters here today. Coitran in goal for EA. Max Dunbar in goal for Haverford. As we're just about ready to get underway. Perhaps making sure all formalities are accounted for. Both schools just about ready to go. Again, it is just about as jam-packed as you can get. I would say standing room only, but I think that's accounted for as well here. They're probably having to stop letting people in. The whistle blows, we're underway. As the ball is thrown towards the middle and it's scooped up by EA to start things off. That's Tyler Mantash who has it. Now with Lance Bowman at set. Bowman has it, setting up his attack. Throws toward the wing, goes long, but eventually collected by Michael Rohrer. Rohrer back up top, here's Bowman. Bowman thinking about a shot, fires, he's denied, Dunbar. Well, that's an early stop for Max Dunbar, the junior goalie. We're back underway. As that one's taken away. Thomas Springer for the Fords has it. Trying to swim in transition the other way, and he's dunked. That's a foul. It'll stay with the Fords, looking to attack quickly. Here's Aiden Connolly trying to get to the ball. He has it, looking for options, and he loses it. Ben McCarley with the ball for EA as they take over. Fast start, both sides, no scoring yet, just about a minute in. Here's Bowman. Bowman to McCarley. Ball back to Bowman. Now with McCarley. Shot clock winding down, and it eventually goes off. Fords take over. Dunbar in goal, surveying his options. He'll send it long. That's to Nicholas Deaver. Deaver back up top. Luke Brown. Brown sends it towards the middle. Battle for the ball, and a whistle is called. And it'll remain with the Fords. Here's Brown to Deaver. Player ejected for EA. So man advantage for the moment, but it's not going to count for anything. There's another call there, and again another ejection. This time it's Gavin Thibodeau having to take a seat. And a shot, a save by Tran. Ball up for grabs. Tran has it, EA survives. Early defensive start to this one. Long pass, looking to go quick. Here's Tyler Mantash. He's dunked. Will remain with EA here. Mantash just goes back up top. Lance Bowman, he's pressured. Now the Fords there. Shot clock winding down behind the back. There goes Thibodeau, all for naught. And it will remain, or it will go to the Fords, I should say. Here's Dunbar. Now Thomas Springer. Springer swimming forward. About 4 minutes to go here in quarter number one, over towards the wing. This is Brown. Brown back towards the middle, and we have our first goal. It's Thomas Springer. 1-0 in favor of the Fords. And this Haverford crowd getting wild early. Now will EA respond? 3:42 to go in quarter number one. Churchmen have it down low, the shot and the instant response. Charlie Smith scores for Episcopal, and now the Churchmen have their turn to celebrate. Back and forth we go here. That's how quick these games can turn. As they're heading the other way, Matthew Cerniglio has it for the Fords. He's bumped. They'll remain here with Springer, the goal scorer for the Fords. He passes to Brown. Brown looking for options. Finds a pass and a shot and a goal. Connor Kirby, the senior, delivers. (2-1) to Haverford. Well, it was all defense for the first 3 minutes or so of this game, and after that, over the last 45 seconds, it's been the attacks that have delivered for both sides. Here's Rohrer passing it down low. Dunbar, the goalie, looking for it. He finds it, and the Fords will take over. There's Cerniglia at set D. Brown looking for Springer. He has it. He's fouled. Now back to Brown. Brown, shot clock winding down. The shot, and that go in. It did not. Didn't sneak in. Tran thanking the woodwork there. Now coming the other way, it's Smith. Michael Rohrer now with it for EA. Rohrer looks for a pass. It'll stay in. Here's Charlie Smith. Smith will stay with it. Pass towards the middle. Leaning back and scoring is Gavin Thibodeau. And we're all knotted up at 2. No, they actually called a foul there as Thibodeau was separating, so it remains 2-1. And it's Haverford ball. Pass down low, and there's the goal. It's a 2-goal lead for the Fords. Cerniglia finding the back post and sneaking in there. (3-1) in favor of Haverford. Tran will set up from the goalie position. Gets it to Rohrer. Rohrer surveying his options. Finds Thibodeau, who scores from way out there past the 6-meter mark. Gavin Thibodeau scores the second of the day for EA. Long way to go, 3-2 Haverford. Minute 26 to go in quarter number 1. This is Cerniglia. Gets around his man. Now to Springer. Pass into the corner. Back up top. It's Springer. And that's a violation. Going the other way. With it. Under a minute to go now in the quarter. As Lance Bowman has it. And will remain with it. Pass back down to Michael Rohrer. Rohrer surveying his options from the corner. Looking up top, and that shot is wild from McCarley, and it'll go the other way. 35 to go now in quarter number 1. As lights went off down there on the other side of the pool. We'll still keep playing as it'll be EA ball now. Shot clock turned off, 20 seconds to go. Here's Mantash. Now it is Charlie Smith. Back to Mantash. He should save Dombar. And that will do it for quarter number 1. End to end, these two teams go, but it's the Fords with the lead. It's 3-2. And what a quarter it was for Haverford. But again, this one far, far from over. Both attacks showing promise, but both goalies with a couple saves as well. But again, the story so far has been about the atmosphere. Both schools with just absolutely rocking representation. You can't get into this place right now, even if you try. So we're happy you all can join us here. Jack Suzanin with you on SFBN. As we get ready for quarter number 2 of action. Both sides looking for some separation here, which they haven't yet found. Only a 1-goal game. Like the Fords on top. Thank you all for joining us here on this beautiful Saturday in suburban Philadelphia. And a busy Haverford-EA day to come here. Both teams trying to fire up their student sections. and their parent sections. Is just about set to get back underway. The officials take their spots along the side of the pool deck. 3-2. Fords lead. We're back underway. Team swimming towards the center. Ball is thrown down, deflected and controlled by EA. Here's Lance Bowman with it. He's been the one controlling things from set D. Now Rohr. He's fouled, will remain with EA. Back up top to Bowman, who shoots, goes off the post and wide, and will go in the direction of Haverford. So the first possession can't lead to anything for the Churchmen. Sent long. An opportunity here, shot off the post. That was Springer. He couldn't find anything. As again, going back the other way, it's Bowman. Bowman towards Mantash. Mantash looking towards the corner. They've looked there often for Michael Rohr. Rohr pressured heavily, looking for a long pass. It's intercepted. Good defense by Cerniglia. And it goes the direction of the Fords. Springer looking for somebody, finds it in Deaver. Into the corner, it's Deaver again. Deaver shoots off the post. And again, an empty possession for Haverford. The slow start to quarter number one. And another slow one here in terms of goals in quarter number two. Here is Thibodeau. He gets the call. Now Smith. Smith pressured by Deaver. He loses it. Deaver has it. Deaver looking to swim the other way, but again, it's batted away. He does control it eventually and finds Luke Brown. Brown finds his man. It's the pass across. It's deflected, and where's this one going? It's going the way of the Churchmen. Physical possession there, and again, it results in EA with the ball. Goalie Coitran, the seniors had a nice game so far. But again, so far, it's in a losing effort as the Fords lead 3-2. This is Mantash. 5 on the shot clock, it's deflected. Mantash will lose it. That's not the position you want to lose it in, as the Fords have an opportunity to come the other way. It's a battle for the ball. Won by Haverford, sent towards the middle. And will remain with Haverford. This is Deaver. Deaver figuring out what to do. Passes to Brown. Back up top, eventually gets to Deaver. Deaver into the corner. Back up top, that pass is swallowed up by EA. That's Charlie Smith, who it feels like has been all over the pool today. And the timeout is called with 3:39 to go. EA signaling for time there. Well, again, another frantic start to this quarter as it was in the first, but still no goals in this one. It's still 3-2 Haverford. And I think on this possession, if you're EA, you really need to fire up your student section, get that goal. We'll see what happens. As judging by the EA student section, it looks like cross country is concluded. EA gets the win there. As Haverford looking to keep the blazer here. EA looking to bring it back to Newtown Square. As these crowds are all sorts of fired up as he comes out from their timeout. As we're just about ready to go. There's Tran. See if they set up a play here. Thibodeau down low. Haverford does have a player ejected, so a man advantage. This is McCarley into the corner. Back up top. Thibodeau shooting, denied. Great save, Tom Barr. And that's how you survive a man disadvantage if you are Haverford. A lot of it comes down to your goaltender, and Tom Barr's been up to the task today. Springer. Up top to Deaver. Deaver finding Springer. Springer looking for a pass, finds one, but it's off the post. Sam Putter had a great opportunity, but couldn't put it home. And now the Churchman the other way. This is Mantash. Pass goes into the corner. McCarley. And McCarley looking back up top for Smith. Smith shooting wide. And Haverford will take over with 2:20 to go in quarter number 2. Pass long. Pass down low again. This time it's swallowed up by EA. Haverford fans wanting a call, no dice. Tran in goal. Finds Bowman. Against Bowman. Looking for somebody open. Instead, we'll just go to Smith with 5 on the shot clock. Smith has to pass down low. It's deflected on to goal, but another good save for Max Dunbar. That was Thibodeau who tried to tap it home. Now an opportunity the other way for Haverford, and that is going to be an ejection. Smith, it's really all he could do. There's going to be 2 guys there. Or sorry, just one. It was sub out. But there is a man ejected. So 15-second man advantage for Haverford. Let's see if they can do it. 1:24 left in quarter number 2. Here's Springer up top. You want to be wise with what shot you do take here. Being passed around, back up top. Putter to Springer. The shot is deflected. Or was it even deflected? No, it just went wide. That was Deaver. And with a minute left, EA survives. 3-2, still no goals in quarter number 2 as we're under a minute to go. Here's Bowman. Excuse me, that is McCarley. Switch cross side, Joe Doyle. Doyle thinking about a shot, but the shot clock goes off. And it will be Haverford ball. Shot clock, only a couple of seconds of difference. Tran has to come out to try and get it, and that's going the way of EA. That is phenomenal from Coy Tran. 20 seconds to go. McCarley helped out there as well. Here's Mantash. Tyler Mantash. Mantash with 5 to go in the half. What can he do? He'll have to shoot, and it's easy for Dunbar. And that will do it for the first half. Well, what a half it was, entertainment quality-wise. First quarter was all the offense. Second quarter, not so much. As we'll take a break here for halftime of water polo on Haverford-EA Day. The Fords up 3-2 as you're watching Interact Water Polo on SFBN.
Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough.
And welcome back to half number 2 of action between the Haverford Fords and the Episcopal Academy Churchmen on Haverford-EA Day. Water polo getting things kicked off in the pool, at least. Cross country already won by EA. In this event, it's been low scoring so far, 3-2 in favor of Haverford. No goals in the second period of action for these two teams as they switch sides. Again, if you're just joining us, third time this year these two teams have met. EA, the winners of the first two, but again, this one, the most important. In a day long of action between these two schools, as this one is collected by EA to start off half number 2. Bowman finding McCarley. And it's picked up by the goalie, Max Dunbar. The goalie is the story of that first half. Dunbar in particular was phenomenal for Haverford. This is Thomas Springer. Springer back up top to Rohrer. Michael Rohrer excuse me, that's Cerniglia. Now Nicholas Deaver. Back to Cerniglia. Looking for an option. Shot clock winding down. They're going to have to get it off. They do, and they score! 2-goal lead for Haverford. And this crowd goes wild. Here's Coy Tran. Jamison Stallkamp now didn't see much of him in the first half of action. Back up top, it's Mantash. 4-2 in favor of Haverford. Gavin Thibodeau looking for a man, finds Mantash, and it's taken away. Shot clock winding down anyways. Pass looking down low. It's a bit too hot to handle for Springer, and Tran will collect. EA really needs a goal soon to get back into this one. This is Bowman. He's bumped. It'll go the way of the Churchman. McCarley. And that pass was to nobody but Thomas Springer, and it's collected by the Fords. Dunbar to set things up. This is Deaver. Deaver thinking about a shot, taking a shot, and scoring. 5-2 Fords. And it's a 2-0 run to start off half number 2. And in this game that's been so low scoring, the goalies have dominated. Every goal seemingly important. And in this rocking atmosphere, might be all they need. And horn goes. And a timeout is called there. What the call is, I believe a Haverford player was ejected. Regardless, time is called. And again, if you're EA, you don't need a goal necessarily on this possession, but man, would it be helpful. Especially considering how Haverford has started this third quarter. Now with a 3-goal lead. If you're Haverford, EA, you really want to stop this momentum that Haverford has. As the team's talking it over now, and again, what's an important possession. EA will be a man up as we get ready to start. Back up here, 4:33 to go in the third quarter. Episcopal needing a goal here. It'll be Tran to start out with it. 20 seconds with the man advantage, 30 on the shot clock. Mantash to Bowman to McCarley. Their top unit out there. Here is Bowman. Back down into the corner, it's Charlie Smith. Back up top, Bowman. Whistle goes here, and another ejection for Haverford. Bowman has it to Smith. Back to Bowman. Will he take one from Seti? He will, but it's denied. Max Dunbar coming up clutch again. And now Haverford coming the other way. This is Springer. He passes. And what's the call? It'll go in favor of Haverford. Good swimming by Cerniglia to get down there. As they'll be a man up now. Looking for a shot off the bar. Back out. And the rebound controlled by Haverford, and that's huge. Springer scores! Listen to this crowd. 6-2 Haverford. It's a 4-goal lead for the Fords. Quite the opposite from the earlier two matches of these two teams. EA just needs something to halt the momentum. They had a man up on the last possession and couldn't take advantage. And they'll have another one here. That's Luke Brown ejected. Whistle goes again. Another man down, and there's the goal that EA so desperately needed. It's Mantash, the senior, halting the momentum there. A 3-0 run to start off the second half for Haverford is halted, but still 6-3 in favor of the Fords. They're going to need some stops, the Churchmen will. We're back underway. Cerniglia pressured, and that's going to be a whistle going against Smith. Springer looking for help. Goes to the corner. This is Ezra Walters. Now Deaver looking across, and it stays in for Brown. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Luke Brown looking for a man in the middle. Springer shoots. What a save! That's probably the save of the day for either team. Coy Tran just sticking his paw out there and saving it. Here's Mantash. Now Bowman. Bowman with 5 left on the shot clock. They got to fire one. Mantash does, but it is easily stopped by Dunbar. Minute 43 left in quarter number 3. Haverford looking to keep momentum rolling into the final period. Walters down low. Fouled there is Cerniglia. They'll stay with it. Springer has it. Springer swimming forward. 7 left on shot clock. He loses it, and it's collected by EA. They have numbers if they hurry. Joe Doyle going as fast as he can the other way. Halts, looks for options, finds one in McCarley. McCarley passes to Bowman. Good tracking back defense there by Haverford to get their numbers back. McCarley, Mantash fires wide. Under a minute to go now in the third. 6-3, still in favor of the home team here. 41 seconds left in this quarter. This is Cerniglia finding an option in Sam Putter. Putter with 10 on the shot clock, loses it. Back down to Deaver. He's going to have to shoot. He does. It's blocked. And the shot clock violation there. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Shot clock turned off for Coy Tran and the Churchmen. This is Bowman. 10 seconds left. Lance Bowman just has to get it forward here. Up it goes. Looking for an option there was Mantash. He fires wide, and that will do it. for the third quarter. And what a third quarter it was for Haverford. They had the 3-2 lead going in. They close out the third quarter on a 3-1 run to make it 6-3. What a quarter again that was for this Haverford team. And if you're EA, this all starts from the jump of this quarter. You know, they've controlled all three opening face-offs, and it feels like the opening possession might decide if they have the opportunity to get back into the game. As these two teams just finishing up talking it over. As we get ready to get set underway here in the fourth. 6-3 in favor of Haverford. Back in goal goes Tran. We're back underway as they swim towards the center. Who's going to control it? It'll easily be EA. Can they set up an offense here to get the goal they desperately need to make this fourth quarter a little more interesting? Here's Bowman. Bowman fires, and that's not going to do it. Easy save for Max Dombar. You know, even though it's been a low-scoring game, it's still a 3-goal game. This EA offense is good enough to get back into this. And shots like that, not really going to do it. Well, that's going to be an offensive foul there against Haverford, so EA will take things the other way. Troy Tran in goal. This is Smith. Charlie Smith, minute into this quarter. Behind the back, and a save there by Dunbar. That was Bowman in there trying a fancy shot, but couldn't get it to go. Here's Springer. Thomas Springer, pass towards the middle, opportunity, off the bar. Goes Cerniglia, and it's taken over by EA. That really felt like the opportunity to put this one on ice. But no dice, and EA comes the other way. Smith has it again. Charlie Smith looking for an option. He tries to shoot, but it's blocked up top. But it goes back towards EA. The shot and the goal. Gavin Thibodeau scores, and that's a mistake for Haverford. You can't bat that ball back towards the attacking zone there. Even though you're trying to take control, now a 2-goal game. Here we go. 5 minutes left. If you're Haverford, you really want to take your time here, get the best possible opportunity. Here's Cerniglia. This is Springer. Back down low. Up top again for Deaver. Deaver looking into the corner. It's Ryan Hain. Back to Deaver. 5 on the shot clock. Deaver shoots high. And EA takes over again. Bowman into the corner. Back up top it goes. Excuse me, that's to Thibodeau. Thibodeau's fouled. That's an ejection. Shot clock resets. There'll be a man up. And a timeout is called. Well, this is your most interesting timeout of the game. And probably your biggest possession. Lance Bowman up top. What can the senior do in his final Haverford-EA day? It'll be Tran, the senior goalie, to start. McCarley, Smith, Bowman, back to McCarley. 6 seconds left on the man advantage. Crossfield pass. That'll go in favor of EA. Man advantage expired, but they still have the ball. Here's McCarley. The shot is deflected and will remain with EA. Mantash trying to get options back towards the middle. And another ejection for Haverford. And that's big. Another man advantage. Shot clock resetting for Episcopal. Mantash looking for options. Finding Bowman. Bowman shoots. It's deflected off the crossbar. Haverford takes control. And a huge, huge stop there for the Fords. 3 minutes to go. Still a 2-goal lead, and they take a timeout. All end to end here. You're drawing up a long play. If you're Haverford, that's going to take probably most of the shot clock. Try and get the best opportunity you can.
That means you must pass the ball, and it's this team that's passing it down.
3:02 left.
This just means like top ball. This means that you can get a 2-meter shot, maybe a pass on the 2-meter.
As the air horn goes, and again, it's crunch time now for these two teams. The Episcopal bench trying to get their section fired up. Tom Barr will start things for Haverford. Cerniglia. Jack Chisholm. A lot of seniors in the game now. Experience pay off. The shot. What a stop. Coy Tran saves for EA. And a timeout is called by the Churchmen. An important one for EA. 6-4, Haverford leads. And conversely, after you say, well, you need a prolonged possession if you're Haverford, EA, they're looking to score as quick as possible, but it can't be forced. There's still plenty of time. And it's only a 2-goal game. It'd be different if it were a 3, 4, or 5-goal game. But a 2-goal game. It's the situation here, a very, very low-scoring affair. Only 6-4. As we're just about set to get back underway. So EA will have it. 2:42 remaining in this one. Here's Tran. Smith. Man advantage. Will remain with EA and McCarley. Smith on the cross-pool pass. Down low to Bowman. Back to Charlie Smith. Opportunity now and a goal! Tyler Mantash makes it a one-goal game. Here we go, folks. 2:17 to go. Haverford with the ball, up 6-5. There it goes. Cross pool, off the bar. Shot there to McCarley. Looking for the pass forward. Charlie Smith nearest to it. He didn't see it initially, but now he collects. Minute 48 left. Smith. And that pass is intercepted. Huge play by Thomas Springer. Haverford takes control with a one-goal lead. A minute 20 to go. Cutter to Springer. Now it's Cerniglia. Looking back for Springer. He's fouled. Back up top. 7 left on the shot clock. Cerniglia gonna have to shoot it. He does. It doesn't get to the goal. EA takes over under a minute to go. Smith looking the other way for Bowman. Lance Bowman, what can he do? What might be their final possession? Bowman towards the middle. Mantash opportunity. He's fouled. And it results in an ejection. A man advantage here. Everyone in the building on their feet. This is your best man advantage play in the biggest spot. Everyone getting fired up for this play. The official ready? Here we go. The man advantage for EA. Bowman has it in the corner. Back up top to Smith. 19 seconds left. Pass Mantash, denied. Still a battle for it. Who has it? Haverford does. The Fords take control. Surviving the biggest attack of the day. 9 seconds to go. Timeout, Haverford. And now it's just to play keep away for 9 seconds. And the Fords will have the win. 6-5 they lead. In what has been an unbelievable game of water polo. It's been close the whole day. There's the horn. Haverford getting the crowd fired up for the final 9 seconds of this one. Again, it's just making sure you keep control of the ball. Thomas Springer to start. Here we go. Springer with 6, 5, 4. He's fouled. 3, 2, 1. That will do it. Haverford takes down EA in the biggest game of the year. EA got him twice before, not today. In the home pool on Haverford-EA Day, the Fords celebrate. And what a game it was. 6-5, Haverford takes down EA. And what a scene as everyone now departs and heads to either soccer or football on this great Haverford-EA Day. And we thank you all for watching us here on Water Polo on SFBN. We thank our crew, our producer here, Nick Pensa, our producer off-site, David Virgilio. I'm Jack Suzanne saying so long from McQuillan Pool, where Haverford takes down EA 6-5, and you watched it on SFBN.